Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Step up efforts to unlock 250bn in frozen assets from Putin's bank to help Ukraine, Keir Starmer urged. Keir Starmer has been told to step up efforts to unlock frozen Russian assets to help Ukraine, rather than just keeping them safe in Putin's bank. The PM wants European leaders to channel Moscow's £250 billion held across the continent to boost the embattled nation's war chest. The UK has pledged a £2.26 billion loan to Ukraine's war effort, underwritten by frozen Russian wealth. But resistance to a wider raid has come from Eurozone countries concerned about international law and fearing it could spook further investment from other countries. G7 nations have frozen about $250 billion in Central Bank of Russia assets since the 2022 invasion. Income generated is being used, but the underlying assets are untouched. And about $160 billion is sitting in Belgium's central security depository Euroclear. Former Tory leader Sir Ian Duncan Smith said, "We are not Putin's bank, and Putin needs to pay for his appalling invasion. We need to move fast to seize these assets." Labour MP Joe Powell told The Sun on Sunday, "It's well overdue for European leaders to be bold and take steps to seize the Russian sovereign assets to fund Ukraine. Russia has caused massive damage to Ukraine, but they will never pay up on their own accord. I'm proud Chancellor Rachel Reeves has led the way on using the interest from the Russian cash. I hope Keir Starmer can now convince the Germans and French to take the next step." Sir Ian added, "Given the fact the US is making life very difficult for Ukraine, it's important we use the assets to the advantage of Ukraine. And we must absolutely not allow them to go back into negotiations with Russia. This is something Europe can do and doesn't need permission from America." Shadow Foreign Secretary Priti Patel said, "More needs to be done to mobilize Russian assets lawfully. The PM and the AU need to keep striving to find solutions." It came as Foreign Secretary David Lammy suggested Britain could join a European defense fund. He told the Financial Times, "We are open to those initiatives because this is about European security." Sir Keir's approval rating has been boosted from -35 to -25 after he navigated tricky diplomatic waters amid the dust-up between U.S. President Donald Trump and Ukraine's leader Volodymyr Zelensky, an opinion poll found. And in another coup for the PM, Australia is now considering contributing to his coalition of the willing to help Ukraine. The Trump administration has suspended delivery of all U.S. military aid to Mr. Zelensky. But former Defense Secretary Sir Ben Wallace said it would not be the end of the world if the U.S. left NATO. He said Europe must provide its own security and defend Ukraine. President Zelensky yesterday said he was fully committed to having a constructive dialogue with the U.S. and Saudi Arabia next week to try to bring the war to an end.